Wow!
What do you do if you suddenly have a medical bill that's just boom out of this world and your child needs to go to the hospital? Or what did you do if after you had a really adventurous night and all of a sudden have a wild case of hernia? It has happened, trust me. Watch yourselves, boys. What do you do if you need to get a tooth extracted or fixed? In my case, like, all right, gotta get that fixed. I'm not getting it fixed. I like it. It's real, like me. Bam. What do you do when those random medical expenses come up? Stick around. Let's find out. Now, this is extremely important. I want to give this to you in a way that's clear and digestible. So, you want to set up a medical fund account, all right? Your medical fund account is basically an account that's set aside in an interest-bearing account or in assets, easily liquidable assets. So just in case you need to use them to cover any medical emergency, you can, okay? I recommend starting your medical fund off with $1,000. It can go as high as $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. I actually am aiming for $1 million. And here's why. If I have $1 million set aside for any medical emergencies that might happen, I can take half of that, and I can stick half that $1 million into another account, maybe a brokerage or something. So I've got stocks, right? I can get $1 million or $500,000 in stocks, and these stocks pay me dividends, right? So not only are they paying me dividends, but they're increasing in value. So now I've got money in this medical account that's actually increasing in value over time and paying me every month, all right? Now, this medical account is paying me cash, okay? It's paying me cash, and I can use that cash to go party, or I can use that cash to pay a medical insurance premium, okay? So if you believe in having medical insurance, you can pay your medical insurance premium with the money generated from your medical fund account. That way, you can even get like the best of the best and not even worry about it, because it's kind of free in a way, because it's paid for by your assets, okay? And if something happens to you or your daughter or your family, you've got cash right there to handle it. So just in case your insurance, for whatever reason, doesn't cover it, or just in case your insurance, for whatever reason, doesn't want to pay for the medicine because it's too expensive, even though you might have been paying into your insurance for like years. It has happened to people. It has happened. You will be backed up. You'll be safe. You'll be supported. All right? So your medical fund account is extremely important to have, because when you have your medical funds set aside like that, if something does happen, it won't force you to pull from your living forward account. It won't force you to pull from your change your life funds. It won't force you to pull from your investment accounts. Those accounts can keep growing steadily, and they won't be undermined by a random medical event. All right? So that being said, I wish you the best, and may you never, ever need to use a medical fund account for any medical emergency. All right? Let's go forward. Action steps. Medical fund. Now, we're going to go over a few action steps you can go through or use to start your medical fund account off on a good note. Here we go. Number 1, create a designated medical fund account, okay? This is actually kind of cool. Here's something you want to do. You want to create your 2 prongs. Prong 1, create a designated medical fund account, okay? So that's money that's going to get your medical fund like savings, right? So should something happen, you've got money on hand to handle it, all right? And part B of that, number 1, is to look at a portfolio. I prefer a monthly dividend paying portfolio, but whatever fits your style, your way, take that money and put it inside a portfolio of appreciating assets, okay? So now you got your immediately accessible medical fund money here growing, all right? And you've got your pretty much nearly immediately accessible medical funds and highly liquid assets like stocks, so that you can sell them if you need to, and they're appreciating in value. Okay, so now you've got two things working for you to assist you in increasing your medical fund wealth. All right, so that's number one. Number two, decide the amount of funds you wish to earmark. Okay, so have a clear idea how much money you want to have set aside. Is $1,000 enough? Maybe that's the price of your deductible. Then if it is, then you're okay, right? Granted, everything is covered under your insurance. Or maybe $10,000, maybe $3,000, maybe $15,000. When I had surgery, that surgery, the bill was $18,000. And I got that when I was in university, as a university student. Can you imagine getting a medical bill from the hospital for $18,000? After I saw the bill, I was like, my stomach dropped, all right? It's an amazing feeling to feel your stomach drop. Like they say in books like R.L. Stine, Goosebump books, like, I saw the monster and my stomach dropped, and I felt it. It was visceral. Like, you couldn't see my stomach dropping, thankfully, because, you know, everything got fixed, but it just felt like boom. It was amazing in a creepy way. However, I have friends in high places. They help me take care of that. Thank God. Whew. Next. Number three, create a savings plan that's going to show you how to get there, or how to get there, and how much money you need to save up on a regular basis to get there, okay? So, and this will help you see the exact date that you're going to arrive at your financial target, okay? Wow, so this will help you know when you're going to arrive. This will help you stay focused on a certain amount that you're going to put in there, and this will help you, well, see the end. See where you're going and grow faster. Okay.
Now, you got your medical fund growing. It's good. You are secure against any random events happening, yes. And it's also making you money. And it's probably paying for your insurance premium. Good job, good job, good job. Now, the next question is this. What if, all of a sudden, your beautiful little 2-year-old daughter, who learned to take dancing lessons at the local Chinese dancing club, because it exists for children in some places, comes home, she sees your laptop on the floor, and for some magical reason, I don't know why, but little kids like dancing on laptops. It's weird. Like, they like getting on computers and just walking on them. I don't know why. It's not just my daughter, it's other people's kids too. It's like some kind of phenomenon. Maybe they crave the attention we give the computer. They want the same thing, who knows? So in any case, your baby girl dances on your laptop. It makes it go break. Or maybe she takes your brand new iWatch or whatever expensive thing, she puts it in the toilet, and she pushes the button that says,